Aloha! This is Monday with Friday, preparing you for a better week ahead. As you can see, I am on the last few days of a break that I began last week. When I take these breaks, I tend to shut myself off from the news and as much social media as I could. One of the news items that I managed to pick up was of an interview of an author who produced a book that inspired the question from the interviewer of him: is social media making us more stupid? To his credit, the author said that it's not so much that social media makes us stupid, but that it tends to remove certain inhibitions that keep us tethered to respecting institutions and respecting other people. One movie that I managed to watch during this time is a movie I've seen before, 12 Years a Slave. And one book that I managed to read during this time is entitled Jesus and John Wayne: How White Evangelicals Corrupted a Religion and Harmed a Nation. That's not the exact title, the subtitle that is, but it's pretty close. The writer explores the development of Christian nationalism and the damage that it does to the nation. Of course, Christian nationalism did not show up for the first time in America. It was quite alive in Germany during Hitler's time. The kind of work that I do is work that encourages people to become citizens of a community that they ought to view as the beloved community. That essentially is the work of a pastor, to shepherd people, to help develop people, to understand themselves as useful citizens in the world, not just sitting around waiting for heaven, but being useful citizens at this time in this world. And isn't this a beautiful world? This is just one island, but the rest of our world is pretty beautiful. My work is challenged by some of the experiences and some of the thoughts that I've had to consider during this break. The work of developing people to become useful citizens is challenged by white nationalism. It is challenged by fake news. It is challenged by bad news, even when it is accurate news. The news coming out of Ukraine is bad news, and it troubles people. The residue of slavery and the disadvantage to a whole race of people, and it's not just that, but in this island that I'm standing on now, there's a history of the land being possessed by only a few people, and it's difficult for even Hawaiian natives to own their own land. There are lots of instances of oppression and deprivation in the world, and those are the kinds of issues that my work entails. So, as you watch this episode, give some thought to your role in the world and how useful you could be as a citizen of the world, whether you are a Christian or not, for we are meant to make a difference where we are. I am Michael Friday, and your week just got better. I'll see you again next week. Happy Monday, all the way to Friday.